Alright, y'all, it's your girl, Constance here, and I'm here with a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, summarizing Venus North Node or any of the heavy placements in your chart. Like the video for resonate, comment down below if you felt that vibe, and subscribe, because what would you know? If the reading does not resonate today, maybe next time. Sagittarius, I got a tough message for you guys. It's a tough love message, but Spirit says you need it. It says, fix your face, you knew better, it's time to reflect. So, Sagittarius, I'm going to repeat it again. Fix your face. You knew better. It's time to reflect. So, Sagittarius, the message Spirit is giving me about you is that there's something that happened in your life, and you could be playing victim, or you could be feeling sorry for yourself. But Spirit says it's time for you to change your attitude. It's time for you to accept and take accountability. And it's time for you to reflect on what it is, what are the changes you need to make in your life. Because I feel like something was a lesson for you, and I feel like you're taking from that lesson by allowing either blaming other people or, you know, having this negative attitude towards the situation and kind of playing victim. But it's time for you to take some sort of accountability and stand up and say, you know what, I knew better. I shouldn't have got myself in this situation, and I'll know better now, and it's time for me to go ahead and take accountability, okay? Because I feel like that is Spirit's message for you guys, Sagittarius. There's no more blaming. You have to, you know, rise up and meet up to those expectations that you hold over your life instead of expecting other people to do it for you. Yes. Wow. Wow. We have service. Wow. Work. Wow. Your reading is already up in this piece. Truth. Yep. All right, Sage. Spirit says service came out first. Okay, and when this card comes out, this is definitely a tough love message. When that card comes out, this is the only card in this deck that I feel like is like a tough love message, and it's service. It says you stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. Okay? Whew. Spirit says, Sage, it's time for you to give back. And I got this at Capricorn's reading. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. It's time for you to give back because we have work here. Maybe it's something that you want when it comes to your work. Maybe it's something that you want out of life. Maybe you're feeling sorry about your life, or maybe you're not where you want to be, and you're kind of beating yourself up about the mistakes that you made, and you're upset about the things that have happened in your life, and you're kind of carrying this fuck everything attitude. But it's like Spirit is like, maybe it's time that you give instead of always taking. Because Spirit is trying to use you, Sagittarius, and it has a lot to do with your purpose. Maybe you guys are not in alignment with where you're supposed to be. Or maybe you're not putting in enough energy, or you're not giving back. Because it says, I am now available to receive all who could benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. Whatever it is that you've been through, your trials, your testimony, it's going to help relieve suffering on the planet. So it's time for you to stand up and stand firm in your calling and align with your purpose. Because like I said, you may have been in this victim mentality for a while now, and maybe it has been getting you through. It has been getting you by. But you need to stand firm and stand in the truth that maybe there are some things that you are not doing, or you're not taking action on, or there are some times to reflect that you need to speak up about. You need to be honest about. And I'm also getting as well, you need to learn acceptance. Learn to accept the past for what it is. Learn to accept your mistakes for what they were, and not to sit here and say, oh, I'm so dumb for doing this, or why did I do this, or why did they do this to me? Instead of saying that, just saying, you know what, Spirit, I accept that happened to me. Please allow me to be used as some sort of vessel to help those who may have been there. Because I feel like whatever it is that you've been through in your life, you're meant to be some sort of influencer on helping people who've been through that same thing. Like somebody, of course, you're a sage, you're the wise one. So I feel like your wisdom is supposed to encourage other people. And you may be an encourager. You may have the spirit of encouragement. And I feel like you're not using it, or you're not applying yourself enough. And Spirit says it's time to start doing what you are called to do. Take action, okay? Because you have abundance. Spirit says, divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. Yeah, some of you guys, you're in a place where you're not supposed to be. You're called to be of service of the divine. Somebody here is called to be a leader, a spiritualist, a practitioner, a prophet, whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. I feel like it has a lot to do with relieving suffering on the planet. A doctor, whatever it is. But I feel like you may be you may have other plans for your life. And Spirit has called you. Because you have truth. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take over me and speak through me. Maybe you have a fear of speaking in front of others. Maybe you have a fear of telling your testimony. Maybe there's something of you, or maybe you have like I said, you're scared to speak in front of a body of people. But it's what you're called to do. I'm getting chills in your reading because I feel like Spirit has been calling or pulling on your spirit for a minute now. For a long time. You're not in alignment with where you're supposed to be because you have other plans or other expectations of your life. But that's not what you were called to do. They're telling you to fix your attitude, change your perspective, reflect. Is it really other people's fault, or am I getting in my own way? Light. The fairy of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation, to remind you that the light can penetrate the darkness. This is Spirit telling you, whatever it is that you are currently going through, your light will penetrate the darkness. Do not let the darkness overpower you. Do not let that become your life. Do not let that fill your mind. You are the light in the situation. They're trying to tell you, be the love and light in a situation. Do not allow yourself to fill the world with more darkness. It's not what you're called to do. Or to allow your darkness, whatever it is that you've been through in your life, to overpower your judgment. To cause you to have this distorted view on what life is when Spirit has called you, or they're trying to pull you up so you can see the higher purpose over your life. And this is not it. Whatever it is you're doing right now, it's not it. It's not what you're called to do. You have a higher purpose over your life, and I feel like Spirit been called you. Been called you. Wow, I can't make this shit up, bro. Magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Your life is changing. I'm getting chills in your reading because I feel like somebody here is supposed to be a spiritual leader. And you're not on your calling, bro, or you're not taking a leap of faith. I feel like Spirit says you need to let go of the past. You're being called, and when you are called, it's going to cause you to have to walk away from certain lifestyles, people, places, things. When God calls you, it's time to go. There is no, wait a minute, I got to get this ready. There is no, wait a minute, I got to do this. There is no, wait a minute, let me get this ready. No, when it's time, it's time. And your time is now. You have something to celebrate. You are being invited. This is like your guides, like, come on, let's go. It's time. You're being celebrated. You're being welcomed. You're being invited. You have been chosen. For real. Somebody here is chosen. You have come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them are showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team gets the job done. Somebody is a light worker. Spirit says, come together with your soul tribe, with your soul family. You're going to have to leave that lifestyle that you used to live behind because it no longer resonates where you are supposed to be. You're going higher. God is taking you higher. They're trying to take you out of this place of darkness and tell you that your light penetrates the darkness. You are going to be a light worker, a person that leads people out of the dark. And that's why the light is here. And they're leading you away from that to come into celebration because you are being welcomed in. They're celebrating you. This is your upgrade. Your life is never going to be the same from here on out. But you have to stop fearing the unknown. It's like the rabbit hole. It's like you're never going to know what you're going to, it's like you never know what you're going to get, but it goes deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And some people fear that. Some people like to keep things shadow because it's easier for them. But no, God is calling you higher. You're going to have a higher point of view, a higher perspective. You're going to be sitting at the throne. You have a higher place in life. I'm not even going to say that. It's not to say that people are below you, but you need to realize the calling you have over your life. And it's major. You can't be scared. Especially if you prayed for this even if you didn't, even if you don't want to do it. It's like you're going to constantly feel called to do it. You're going to constantly keep getting hurt or going through the same life cycles until you realize that this is not it. This is not for me. You're going to keep feeling something just pulling at you like, come on, come on, come on. That's your guide. It's your ancestors. Your spirit is God. He's like, come on, come on. You have other things to do. Energy. It says life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within, man. Come on, man. Spirit says you have the power within you. Life force is flowing through you. The divine is flowing through you. You are supposed to be used as, I'm getting, somebody could be a prophetic vessel or some shit. Like somebody is supposed to be a prophet. Strength. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Another one, power from within you. Spiral into your power. Spirit says this is your strength. Somebody here, you've always been good at speaking and educating people and, guiding people, but you never took it serious. Maybe you had other plans with your life, or some of y'all, you just flow with the spirit naturally. The spirit follows you everywhere you go. And you wonder why people come to you for advice, or people think you're somebody who really knows, or somebody who's really educated. You wonder why so many people come to you naturally. You're like, damn, all these people come to me naturally for advice, and it just flows like water because spirit is on you. You have guides walking around you every step that you go because you have people to lead. You have people to guide. You're a leader. You're a prophet. Shit. You better do what you're supposed to do. I'm telling you, many are called, but only a few are chosen. Yeah, partnership. Learn to grow with others. Overcome obstacles by working together. Touch each other's hearts while life lasts. Yeah, I'm having come together and we have partnership here. So I feel like there is somebody else who's around you. Maybe this person tried to wake you up or tell you about this or whatever the case is. Maybe you got a reading, or maybe somebody tried to tell you like, hey, this is your calling, or this is what you're meant to be doing or something. I feel like there's somebody else in your mix who kind of has the same energy flowing within them. Maybe you're not in contact with this person. Maybe you didn't believe this person, or maybe you walked away from this person, or maybe you were in a conflict with this person, whatever. But I feel like there's somebody around you here who is also a light worker. And you guys could work together. You're supposed to come together to help. This could even be your partner, your marriage, your spouse, whatever. But only you'll know. Listen to your guides. Listen to the divine. Ask for instructions. Like the video for resonate. Comment down below if you felt the vibe. Subscribe. Peace.